What's up, college football aficionados? I've got a pick for you here today. The Iowa Hawkeyes square off at Kinnick Stadium versus the Oregon Ducks. Hawks eat Ducks. I'm expecting a low-scoring game. If you take a look at these two defenses here, this could be a real low-scoring game. One of two things is going to happen, in my opinion. First, let's just get to the bet. Iowa is plus 6.5. And you can see the site I'm on here. I'm making the video about taking Iowa at plus 8. A $10 bet gets you $6.58. Boom. Plus 8. Iowa Hawkeyes plus 8. Are you kidding me? That number is so wrong and so stupid. You just don't understand how wrong that number is. That's the video. That's what I'm making the video about. I got some other things here I want to show you. A couple other things I want you to probably take a look at, or you might want to look at. But I'm thinking Iowa and the under could be a pretty solid parlay. I'd like it better, of course, if the under was at 42. But I do think this is going to be low scoring. One of two things will happen. Either there'll be a couple negative plays that go against the Hawks, and this will be a low scoring game decided probably late by one of the teams kicking a field goal. Who knows who's going to win. Or the other thing that might happen is a couple of those negative plays actually go against Oregon. Like against Indiana, this game back here, September 27th against Indiana, it was 13-13. Indiana's the number 2 team in the country, and Iowa looked like the better team, and their offensive line was just pushing the Indiana defense backwards late in the game. But Iowa looked like the better team against Indiana, long story short, and Indiana played Oregon back on October 11th, and Indiana beat them pretty soundly. The last 2 years, I've seen Oregon struggle mightily with Wisconsin. Iowa dominated Wisconsin 37-0. Oregon had a tough time with Wisconsin because Wisconsin's a physical team, and Iowa's a more physical team. And I'm making this video too long. Iowa plus 8. I'm trying to sell you on it now. Just Iowa plus 8. I'm also taking Iowa on the money line to win outright. What was I before I started stuttering? One or two things are going to happen. Iowa's going to have some negative plays that go against them, and it's going to be a low-scoring field goal kick at the end of the game for one of the teams to win, or there'll be some positive plays for Iowa that go against Oregon, and I think Iowa might win by like 20. Iowa might be on the verge of taking out 5 years of just utter frustration against Oregon. So I think Oregon might be in trouble here, and so that's that. But I'm making a video about Iowa at plus 8. Other games I'm looking at are Indiana at Penn State. Now, I don't like 14.5, but 14 is not bad. I really like 13. I would look for Indiana minus 13 at Penn State. That's not too bad. There's a couple more I want to show you that are probably worth looking at. Ohio State, Purdue. I don't really like 29.5. But if you can go down here, take Ohio State at 28. Or maybe even 27.5. Ohio State at 28. It's not bad. It's worth looking at. And here, Navy Notre Dame game. I don't like 27.5. Well, I do like that actually, but I like 28 better. Navy at plus 28. Maybe Navy at plus 29. That's probably something worth looking at. So like, I would put. Just for perspective, I would put $100 on Iowa at plus 8, and those other games I showed you, I'd put $10 or $20 on. That's my confidence level. But I made this video a lot longer than I wanted to. Maybe I'll edit some of it out. But I'll probably put some on this parlay. Parlays are hard to hit, but that's probably a pretty good parlay right there. Iowa plus 6.5 under 41.5. And that's probably a good bet there. Oh, I didn't say that. The under 41.5. I don't like I like 42 a whole lot better, of course. What I even like better than that is under 43. Or even under. I don't usually take the hook a whole lot, but under 43.5. I like under 43. That's probably a pretty good bet as well. And so the one bet that I'm making a video about that I'll go on record for recommending is Iowa at +8. And have a good day. Later. Tell your bookies I said hello.